Bridgeport had a season last year of 1-9, but they have a new coach this year. What do you think?
Anytime you have a new coach, new transition, first thing you got to do, I feel like, from an outsider looking in, like I said, I'm not a coach, but I think you have to have, those kids have to buy into the system. And I think if they do that, I think that they can get back to where they were. I think it was like 2008, 2009, 2010. I think it was 3 years in a row they were in the playoffs. So I think that, first they have to buy into his system. They have to buy into him. And, he's an old school coach. He's tough. And when we were down there talking to him, he's a great guy. I think he's got, if he's given the right opportunity, I think he could win some ball games. So, if they're another team, it's like, you got to hope they stay healthy for the season. You don't want to see anybody get injured. But when your roster's pretty thin, you really can't lose, any more players. So I think that, like I said, if they buy into his system and the players commit to it, show up, come to practice, and work hard, I think that they could do some stuff.
Okay, Bridgeport's preview.
All right, I'm here with
Logan Zuzak.
All right, what's your number and position?
12, cornerback, and wide receiver.
Okay, if you're an animal, what animal would you be?
Cheetah.
Tina Cusick. All right, what's your number and position?
10, quarterback and cornerback.
All right, do you have a date yet for homecoming?
No.
Ladies, he's available.
Jeremiah Booker.
All right, what's your number and position?
I'm number 3. I'm an outside linebacker and a receiver.
All right, blondes, brunettes, or redheads?
Blondes.
Dre Massey,
All right, what's your number and position?
20, defensive end.
All right, what's your favorite football movie of all time?
The longest yard.
Manic Stroll.
All right, what's your number and position?
Number 33, wide receiver and cornerback.
All right, least favorite chore to do at the house?
The dishes.
Anthony Allen,
All right, what's your number and position?
58, right tackle, defensive end.
All right, you're on a date with a girl. Where are you taking her out to eat?
Fusion.
High roller right here.
John Simmons,
All right, what's your number and position?
number 17, wide receiver and safety.
All right, do you have a date yet for homecoming?
No.
All right, there's another one, ladies.
Ken Kasprowski,
All right, what's your number and position?
23, middle linebacker.
All right, who's your Hollywood crush right now?
Anna Terry.
Hunter Duffy.
All right, what's your number and position?
Number 60, offensive and defensive line.
All right, what's your favorite football movie of all time?
Remembering the Titans.
Lane Dunlap,
All right, what's your number and position?
55, offensive and defensive line.
All right, what is your least favorite chore to do at the house?
Take out my dogs. Ronald Humley,
All right, what's your number and position?
70, offensive line and defensive line.
All right, blondes, brunettes, or redheads?
All of them.
Ryan Stewart.
All right, what's your number and position?
51, offensive line.
Least favorite chore to do at the house?
Laundry. Jared Deaton.
All right, number and position?
27, running back and linebacker.
All right, Hollywood crush.
Mia Kunis.
Chandler Rogers,
All right, what's your number and position?
88, safety and offensive tackle.
All right, blondes, brunettes, or redheads?
All of them. It was George.
What's your number and position?
64, offensive and defensive line.
All right, do you have a date yet for homecoming?
Nope.
Ladies, there's a third one. I'm telling you, they're all available for this season.
Tristan West,
What's your number and position?
18, wide receiver and safety.
All right, you're on a date with a girl. Where are you taking her out to dinner?
Olive Garden.
Ethan Leifert.
What's your number and position?
63, right guard.
Okay, what is your least favorite chore to do at the house?
Dishes.
David Falcone,
All right, what's your number and position?
77, offensive and defensive line.
All right, what's your favorite football movie of all time?
Longest yard.
Tanner Hessler,
All right, what's your number and position?
75, offensive and defensive line.
Okay, what's your least favorite chore to do at the house?
Dishes.
And Manuel Justice.
Okay, what is the least favorite chore to do at the house?
Clean the bathroom.
All right, I am here now with Jeremiah Booker. Jeremiah, thanks a lot for stopping by. Okay, senior year, what's the feeling like in the locker room as you guys get ready to prepare for the 2017 season?
Exciting.
Okay,
First year as a freshman, you guys had a winning record. The past 2 years, obviously, have not really been the greatest here on the football field. You got a brand new head coach this year. What's the expectations for you for the senior class?
High, very high.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Behind the scenes, obviously, when the coaches aren't watching, you have a little bit of scuffles, arguments, fights. Have you seen any of that with this class already?
Not compared to the last 2 years, though.
Okay. All right. And then I'm going to follow up with, how do you feel like the team unity is? How close are you guys right now?
We hang out all the time. We go out, we'll go to bar camp, we go swimming together, we hang out all the time.
Okay, great. I'll tell you what, Jeremiah, thanks a lot for stopping by. Looking forward to seeing you guys here, and I want to wish you the best of luck this year, man. Thanks a lot. All right, I'm here now with Tina Cusack, the quarterback here at Bridgeport. Okay, it's your junior season. What are the freshmen and sophomores doing that you've seen so far that's helping you guys progress in practices?
They've been giving us good looks on scout team. They've been working hard, doing what they're supposed to.
Okay, when you were a freshman, when you were a sophomore, what did you learn from the senior class that it's helping you to become one of the leaders of this team?
Just being vocal, leading us, picking us up on the field, and showing us what to do.
Okay, what is something as an individual, as you, especially as a quarterback position, that you personally need to work on to get better to help improve the team?
Throwing with my elbow up.
Okay. All right, well, I'll tell you what, I want to wish you the best of luck. We're looking forward to seeing you guys here against River, and like I said, I want to wish you the best of luck this season.
All right,
Thanks a lot. All right, I am here now with Mannix Doyle. Mannix, thanks a lot for joining us here at the desk. Senior season, buddy. You got one more season to put on these pads and this helmet. What's the emotions you got going into your senior year right now?
I'm excited, but I'm ready to go. Give it all.
Okay, what is it that you seniors have to do to get this team prepared? I mean, obviously you hear the phrase, coaches coach, players play. What does this senior group have to do to get this team motivated and on pace to start the season?
Lead by example. Just show the young guys how we're supposed to play and always work hard.
Okay, we talk a lot about the student athlete. Okay, how do you balance out as a senior? Obviously you played football here the past 3 years as well. How do you balance out school and playing football?
It's tough, but try and get your homework done anytime you can. Study in between practices, anything after practice, in your study hall.
Okay.
Anytime you can get done.
All right, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, man, I look forward to seeing you guys on the field this year, and thanks a lot for stopping by the desk, man. Have a good season.
Thank you.
All right, I am now joined at the desk by first-year head coach here at Bridgeport, Mr. Gary Kroll. Coach, thanks a lot for allowing us to attend practice today. What has it been like going into your first season so far as head coach here?
Well, first off, it's been challenging, trying to teach these young men how to practice, how to compete every day in practice. That's been a challenge. I don't know if they've done that here in the past, but it's been exciting. You know, they've been receptive. They've been following the lead so far.
Okay, biggest challenge that you see through the first few weeks of practice? Of course, you kick off the season here in a few weeks as well. But what's the biggest challenge facing this 2017 team?
By far the biggest challenge is getting kids to show up to practice every day. That's been the biggest challenge for me. Other than that, like I said earlier, kids are buying into the formula so far, and we've had some success, and they're building on it.
Okay, what is something that the parents really have to understand as a coach comes in for the first year? I mean, obviously we live in a society now, it's like, you know, I want to win now, I want it here, you know, I don't want to wait. What is something that the parents really need to understand, more importantly, the freshman, sophomore, junior parents?
Well, it's mostly commitment. Commitment to doing what's right and what's necessary. You know, when you have a job, you got to show up and work in order to get paid. And that's what I'm trying to get them here, trying to be a mentor a little bit, trying to be a coach, trying to let them understand that, you know, the big picture is that we want kids that want to work hard, and normally when that happens, success is follows, you know? Yeah. And if parents can understand the commitment and sacrifice it takes for their kid to be here every day for the 2.5 weeks of camp, it does a lot of good for the whole morale of the team, and it'll make you better.
Okay, the senior group so far, obviously we know this is their last years. So far, the freshmen and sophomores, how have they been playing as you see progress going throughout the season? Of course, you're going to have these boys for the next few years.
Right. No, they've been practicing hard. You know, I tend to get on them quite a bit. But for the most part, they're buying into what we're saying. They're practicing hard. They're running around, doing things. You know, it's hard sometimes because I have to push the pedal down a little harder to get a little bit more. But my expectations are super high. And my involvement here, I'm hoping that over time that they understand that their expectations should be higher than mine, and that's what we're heading.
1-9 last year, I believe 3-7 2 years ago. Obviously, you were not here. You'd love to win them all, but realistically, what is your main goal here in your first season with this team?
With no disrespect to anyone, my first main goal is to beat Southern Local. They're the first team on the schedule, and that's my only goal. That's where we're looking at right now. You got to be 1-0 before you can be 2-0, and right now we're looking at Southern Local. That's the only target we have out there.
Okay, is this now your first year ever as a head coach?
I was a head coach at St. John Central last year, and 12 kids came out for football, so we had to cancel the season. So in essence, yes, this would be my first season as a head football coach.
Okay, who's inspired you over the years? Who helped you get into coaching? You know, tell me a little bit more about your background up through the ranks, and obviously, you know, the feeling it is going into your first season.
Well, it's, like I said earlier, it's extremely exciting. I started coaching in '92 or '3 in a small school in Connecticut, Western Connecticut State University. Went from there to Millersville University, which is in Lancaster, PA, a Division II school. Had plenty of success there, coached a Harlan Hill finalist. Had at least 4 kids that had NFL tryouts that played underneath me. And then I was lucky enough to go to Westminster College, which is just north of Pittsburgh, a Division III school. Stayed there for 2 years and then got hired at West Liberty University, where I was there for 9. And I think there was at least 5 kids that had NFL tryouts and another Harlan Hill candidate. So we've had some success. I've had some success in the past, and I'm trying to bring all that energy and experience to Bridgeport, and hopefully it plays out the way I have it planned.
Okay, 8th graders that potentially are watching this right now, freshmen that are watching this right now who did not try out this year, that always wanted to play football but never really went that extra mile to actually come to practice and try to actually be on this team. What would you tell them? Why should they play football?
Well, first off, it's fun. That's the most
It
important
is.
thing.
I gotta agree with that.
Right, we had a lot of fun, and within that scheme of having fun, there's a lot of hard work. And what I mentioned to you earlier with sacrifice and commitment, those are the 2 things you need as a young kid in order to have success, not only in football, just about any sport or activity that you take on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, thanks again, like I said, for letting us be here today. We're looking forward, of course, Friday Night Lights pregame show will be here. I believe it's your homecoming game now against River. I believe it's October 6th. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys on the field.